Hello and welcome. This is Aaron Nance once again reporting here from Thundercat Studios, bringing you all of the best news in the European Union. There has been a lot that's occurred since our last meeting, and we're going to be looking at some hotly contested new country names in Western Europe. And reporting from the field live for our first segment is Tommy McCarty.
Something happened in the Czech Republic this year. It stopped existing. Well, kind of. In April 2016, the Czech government officially changed the country's name to Czechia. Companies had pressured the government to change their name to fit on products like soccer jerseys. Czech President Miloš Zeman loved the idea and is an enthusiastic advocate of the nation's second name change in as many decades, but Czech citizens just aren't buying it. Czechia didn't catch on with the people, and global headlines say things like, "No one noticed the change, and nobody calls it Czechia." Maybe Czech citizens have other worries, such as the recently issued national warning to begin stockpiling food and weapons, a warning that was given with no explanation. Regardless, the name change has been largely criticized by citizens for sounding too Eastern, revealing what is only a small glimpse into the deep cultural disparity between a powerful Western Europe and a poor, war-torn East. The Czech Republic is Western, but the new name conjures up images of political weakness and failures. The idea is that if people think Czechia is in the East, the country will automatically lose influence. While the Czechia debacle has humbled the government, the event has also demonstrated the reality that the greatest barrier to European power may just be one's geographic location and cultural heritage, leaving citizens to say,
Check, please. Check, please. Check, please. Check, please. Check, please.
Can you get the check, please?
This has been Tommy McCarty reporting.
Well, thank you very much for that report, Tommy. It was certainly informative. It really is amazing how revenue streams do drive many decisions that are made. While Czechia has made global headlines, so has the Baltic region in Europe. Providing additional details, Kelsey Bartels reports from the field.
In today's news, just 25 years after the end of the Cold War, tensions are rising again between Russia and the West, causing NATO to employ defensive measures to reinforce the at-risk Baltic states. While it is largely viewed as a symbolic presence, this initiative moves to station 4,000 NATO troops in Eastern Europe in response to the annexation of Crimea in 2014 and the consequent war in eastern Ukraine, as well as increasing concerns regarding Vladimir Putin's intervention in Syria. Per NATO defense plans, protecting Lithuania from Russia is now considered to be Germany's responsibility. The German Defense Ministry plans to answer this call to action by supplying an unspecified number of Leopard 2 tanks and 650 soldiers to Lithuania. An attack on any NATO country will be considered an attack on all 28. However, these efforts serve exclusively as a defensive measure and do not change the military balance in the Baltics, which still provides Russia a 5-to-1 military superiority in that area. The Baltic states are in favor of an even greater supply of NATO troops, considering the surmounting evidence of a Russian threat, including Russian forces being trained in scenarios of invading the Baltic countries. Gustav Gressel, the Russian specialist at the European Council on Foreign Relations, believes that NATO's new plans are actually fairly measured, given the circumstances, and that while Europe must be prepared for an attack, it is not prudent to aggravate the situation further by maneuvering Russia into its self-fulfilling prophecies of a threat. Nevertheless, while it can be disputed which action should be taken regarding this matter, it is undeniable that the implications of a Russian attack are extremely worrisome, and for the sake of Europe and the world, cannot be taken lightly.
Thank you very much, Kelsey. That was wonderful. I have no words to express how great that was. After looking into different foreign policy initiatives in the EU, it has a lot of work that it can accomplish if all of the members work cohesively together. Providing economic resources is one of the best ways to assure foreign policy will work. This has been Aaron Nance reporting here from Thundercat Studios, providing you with the best news in the European Union. Thank you very much for tuning in today, and have a great day, and a terrific tomorrow.